Have you ever considered that in just the first few minutes after waking up, you might unknowingly be putting your health and longevity at risk? What seems simple at first is now being recognized by top scientists as one of the most important factors determining how long, and how well, you live. Imagine waking up every morning without fatigue, with a clearer mind, and joints that no longer feel stiff. Imagine that just a few simple movements, a properly prepared glass of water, and a bit of protein could be all it takes to not only live longer, but to live with energy, health, and independence well into your 70s, 80s, or even 90s. This story begins with Harold, a retired engineer living in Ohio. At age 68, his health was quickly declining. He felt constantly tired, had persistent joint pain, and early signs of cardiovascular issues. Harold began to feel helpless, afraid that he wouldn't have enough time left to watch his grandchildren grow up. Then, one day, during a casual conversation with a retired physician neighbor, he learned about a simple morning routine that takes just 5 minutes. Harold was skeptical at first. But he thought, what do I have to lose? So he gave it a try. The results shocked even his doctor. After 6 months, his lab results significantly improved, his energy levels rose, and biological aging markers showed that his body resembled that of a 55-year-old. It felt like I was given a new life, he said. So, what changed Harold's life? And why are 99% of older adults today missing out on something so simple yet powerful? This routine has 5 key elements. Each one takes less than 2 minutes, but when combined, they form a method that addresses the 5 major causes of health decline in older adults: dehydration, poor circulation, muscle loss, joint stiffness, and cognitive aging. It all begins with the first element. Life begins with water. One of the top causes of early morning heart issues in older adults is dehydration, something that happens every night during sleep. Over the course of 7 to 8 hours, your body loses nearly a liter of water through breathing and sweat. This causes your blood to thicken, your heart to work harder, and raises your risk of stroke or heart attack in the early morning hours. Shirley, a retired teacher in Minneapolis, used to start every day with a cup of coffee. But after experiencing dizziness and a racing heart in the mornings, her doctor discovered her heart was working over 30% harder due to thickened blood. After switching to drinking 16 ounces of warm water with a quarter lemon upon waking, her condition improved in less than 3 weeks. All you need to do is prepare a room-temperature glass of water, add a bit of lemon, and drink it the moment you wake up, even before getting out of bed. The warm water helps expand blood vessels and improve circulation, while lemon provides natural vitamin C and electrolytes that support heart function. Second, wake up your blood flow. 60 seconds for brain circulation. After a night of lying still, blood tends to pool in the lower limbs. If you get up quickly without activating circulation properly, it may cause reduced blood flow to the brain, leading to dizziness, falls, or even stroke. Wesley, 75, from Portland, had a minor stroke one morning, slurred speech and numbness in his hand. Luckily, he recovered, and his doctor taught him a simple 1-minute movement sequence to practice after rising. 3 months later, his brain and neck artery blood flow had significantly improved. This exercise is simple. Stand upright, raise your arms and take a deep breath in, lower your arms while exhaling, roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. Then rise onto your toes and lower back down 10 times. It takes just 60 seconds but helps awaken your circulatory system and protect your brain. Third, protein, the key to youthful muscles. After age 65, your body begins losing muscle mass every morning. This muscle loss not only makes you physically weaker but also slows your metabolism and increases the risk of falls and dependence on others. Thomas, a retired postal worker in San Diego, noticed he was getting weaker despite walking daily. After a body scan, his doctor advised him to add the right kind of protein shortly after waking up. 3 months later, he regained muscle mass, had better balance, and felt 5 years younger. Here's the key: within 30 minutes of drinking your morning water, consume 25 to 30 grams of easy-to-digest protein. This can be a whey protein shake, a few egg whites with 1 yolk, or Greek yogurt with added protein. For vegetarians, tofu, cottage cheese, or plant-based protein powders from pea and brown rice work well. Fourth, reverse joint stiffness with 90 seconds of movement. Have you ever felt like your joints were frozen in the morning? It's not just a feeling, it's caused by synovial fluid, the lubricant in your joints, thickening overnight, making your first movements potentially damaging to cartilage and joints. Donna, 82, from Tampa, used to need help just getting dressed. But after adding a brief morning routine of joint movement, she was able to move independently again, play with her grandchildren, and even do housework on her own. So, what will you choose? To skip this and carry on as usual? Or to adopt a simple, doable new habit that could bring the greatest reward of all, more healthy years, more joyful memories, more time with the people you love? If you found this helpful, share it with a loved one over 65. You might just be giving them the most valuable gift of all: more time, better health, and more beautiful moments ahead.